Hey guys, so for this video, I'm going to be talking about the most common Fortnite mistakes you need to stop making. I don't know how many of you actually remember this, but I would make a crucial mistakes video like every other season. I stopped around Chapter 2, Season 2. Basically, what I'm going to do is show off and explain some of the most common mistakes I see all of you guys make. These will include everything from bad decisions you make while box fighting to certain settings that you guys overlook. Additionally, I'm going to show off some tips and tricks that pros use to avoid making these mistakes themselves. That way you guys won't continue to make them. So drop a like if you're excited. I really needed this video, hence why I made it for you guys. But without further ado, let's get right on into it. Probably the worst and most common mistake I see, especially when box fighting, is what I'm gonna call double smacking. So right there, it's when you drop down on someone's wall, or even you're just in front of it, and you smack twice, potentially up to 4 times to try and grab their wall. Now, why this is a really big mistake, especially when you're up against a good player, is because anytime this guy inside sees you with your pickaxe out, and they know you're gonna double smack, they're gonna edit it open, box you up, and it's just over. There's a few different solutions to this, but my personal favorite is to smack once, then immediately pull out your shotgun. They're gonna think you're going for a double smack, they're gonna edit open, free shot, I can't build, and you get up and out with free damage. This is how you see so many pros, why they're so good at pre-fires, or well, what it seems like a pre-fire. It's just them baiting and outplaying their opponent. Like that. I would have destroyed Takey right there. Another really advanced one, which I see a lot from LG Joji. Shout out to my son Joji. He won't even pickaxe the wall. So he'll run over to a wall, he'll take out his pickaxe, then immediately swap back to his shotgun. Like right there. Taken saw me with my pickaxe out. I didn't even need to smack, and he thought he could make the edit. But because I know Joji's little trick, which is literally just to stand in front of the wall, or, well, at least put some counter piece control, swap to your pickaxe, back to shotgun. Pickaxe, shotgun. It's kind of weird because they're 2 weapon binds, like mine are on 1 and 3. It's really kind of awkward to just swap back and forth while I'm moving, but it's how all the pros do it. I'll show a clip of Joji doing it because he is really good at it. The man will be like 2 tiles away. He'll take out the pickaxe, bait the dude, he'll make the edit, and easy shot for Mr. Joji. The only time I would recommend double smacking is when you know the person is expanding out the other way. So like if Taken goes out the back, that's when you can double smack. You know he's a full unit away. I would not double smack that other wall. You just never want to double smack on someone's wall while you're right in front of it. Or if you drop down on a ramp, any of that. Right in front of the person. Never double smack or triple smack. This is what bad players do. Please do not do this. By the way, this is what it looks like from your opponent's POV when you're a itsJerian subscriber and you do not double smack. So he's gonna smack once. I just could not make an edit. And continuously, he's pulling out his pickaxe, then shotgun. He's even faking it sometimes. Oh, God. Jump. I don't know if I mentioned that, but you can actually fake swing. If you pull out your shotgun just at the right time, you won't even do damage to the wall. That is what Martas does. So we got the Joji, which is you pull out your pickaxe, then shotgun. You got the Martas, which is you swing, but you don't do damage to the wall. It's basically like a really quick fake. You have mine, which is you hit once, pull out the shotgun, and kind of just wait. And then the final, which is not really pickaxe related, I guess it kind of is just that if you are gonna double smack, try to do it from at least 1 tile away when you have a right-hand peek. See right here, I did not drop down on this ramp. That is a really bad mistake, which people do as they double smack. Yeah. Big mistake numero 2 is not establishing counter piece control. So if you do not know what counter piece control is, I'm going to show some of the most basic examples. One is what I call the little booga strat, which is you put a cone and a wall to your side as you're, of course, not double smacking, but smacking on someone's wall. That way, if they edit out and try to box me, I'm gonna edit this up and then edit out the side. I pretty much always have an escape plan, which I could also use for offense. I can edit that down, try to smack. I can edit it like this, jump in his box like a madman. You like that? Another example is if you're inside the box. People don't really realize it. Putting a cone in your own box as you're going to box fight or just make an edit on someone, that is technically counter piece control. Like from your opponent's point of view, that cone in there, even if they take the wall, They can't put a ramp, they can't put their own cone, and look, Taken can just escape. It's just the concept of having your own builds down so you cannot get pieced up yourself. Counter piece control, it's genius. And the mistake people do is they do not often establish it. So many people will just run up or drop down on your wall, and it's so easy for a good player to edit, box you like a fish, and now you're basically dead. Where else can you go? All you literally had to do was build one cone beneath you and one wall to your side, and you're too lazy to do that. Really? I should beat your ass for that. I think part of the reason this is such a big mistake is because even if people listen to my first tip, you know, never double smack, or even just any of my tips, they're kind of so focused on piecing the other person up, like establishing all that, getting whatever pieces they can, that they often forget they have to establish counter piece control themselves, which is technically piece control. Like in this instance, you may have followed my tip, drop down to the right, but if you don't place this wall here, or either of these walls really, any good player is gonna run out, take that wall, box you like that. Don't do it. Most of the time, it's kind of easy to identify what counter piece control or kind of what builds you should place. You almost want to think about it from their POV. So if you were the So if you were the person inside this box and you had a guy standing right there, your first idea would be to place this and box them like that. So why, when you are this person, are you not placing this wall? That is my question to you guys, and really to myself, because I don't do that a lot and I often get dumped on because of it. In this example, I'm above. You kind of have to think, what pieces is he looking to take from me? In this case, it would be a cone right here, a floor right here, potentially even this ramp, which he could put a cone. Now, if he edits, he has nothing to take on me. Well, except this wall, actually. What could he place? Literally, look at this. I have everything. And I know people are gonna say, but dude, you wasted 30 extra mats. Guess what? That's better than dying. This man has absolutely nothing to take on me. A lot of bad players, or at least players that wouldn't really realize it, they would make the edit Taken Diz, and they wouldn't have a cone in their box. You could piece that up, turn counter piece control to actual piece control, and then dump on this little nerd. Loser who barely qualified.
The fuck, man?
The last little counter piece control trick, which is insanely advanced, I learned it from Martas. As you're building towards someone, you're basically ramping towards them, right? And you know they're most likely gonna wall this off and look for either a shot or for piece control on you as you're ramping up. The trick that Martas does, it's so spicy, is he will put a floor because he's not gonna go for that wall, and he'll edit it. Why is my voice cracking so much? He will edit one tile on either the right and left side, place a ramp above his head, and then jump up for a cheeky little 34 damage. Martas has better aim. So full speed, you're ramping towards the guy. You're gonna place that, edit. What? Did you hear that?
No.
Anyways, you're ramping towards the guy, you're placing the floor, editing it like that. This dude is gonna wall you off. He's gonna think he's establishing piece control. This is what he sees from his point of view. He's gonna edit that open, try to establish a floor or cone, but you already have these two pieces, counter piece control, and then you get a nasty shot. Oh my gosh! I will put a clip of Martas doing it. He's done it like 5 times in his recent videos, so it literally works on some of the best players in Europe. The man is so clean with it. He gets the counter piece control. He goes up for the shot. It's so dang beautiful. I wish I could kiss him on the mouth. Common mistake numero 3 is one that me and Taken make a lot, especially me. And a lot of you guys can probably guess what it is. It is piecing someone up, then going for a 50-50. What that would look like is I piece all this up, I smack once, I have counter piece control, I am just destroying this guy, and he edits out to the left. I piece him up like a bot, but then I just run in and we just 50-50 bloom battle. That time I won it, but look at my HP. I could have done so many more things, which I'm gonna show, but instead, your boy went for the 50-50 and now has no shield. I am pure shambles right now. One thing I've been trying to do, which Taken actually does, if I do establish piece control on someone, even just like taking their wall, I try not to go for wide angle edits anymore like this. Even though you see pros go for it, they have better aim than I do, so they can kind of just win fights that way, especially in arena. arena. But what you really should be doing is making a right-hand window peek, and of course, going for the shot that way. So say Taken tries to go out to the right, and I box him up like that. I really do not want to go for the shot like this. I don't even want to go for a shot like that, or like that. Peanut butter peeks are good. Another trick, which Joji does a lot, is if he pieces someone up and he has all these pieces, instead of diving into the box, which you guys probably see me do a ton, and then look at this. Taken would probably just one-pump me. What Joji will do, he'll establish counter piece control above the box, and this is something you can just practice. Every time you double edit, you establish counter piece control. Oh, that's a bad edit. Even a wide edit, if you have a right hand peek, is better than just a normal wide edit. The point is that he will not jump into this box. Even when he does box someone and he's kind of forced to be in the box, you'll see him edit out. He owns all these pieces and he knows it. He can come on any angle for the shot. So why would you 50-50? And it's funny because I do it so much. I'm asking myself these questions as well. This is bad. Don't do that. Run outside the box, right hand peanut butter edit, or window edit. Any of that is better than 50-50s. Don't do it. Second to last common mistake is one that not really fighting related, or I guess it is. It's more of a setting, and it is this beautiful movement you see right here, baby. What does that look like? That is double movement. Double movement is officially allowed. I made an entire video on it, which I highly recommend all you guys watch. I literally explained how Epic is kind of okay with it now. I showed the best double movement settings for both wooting and for keys 2x. I'm wooting 100% strafe angle, and that is how I get this spicy double movement. Now, why I think it is a mistake that you're not using it is that it just makes fighting so much easier. Look what I can do. Say I'm boxed up and I'm fighting Taken. I can strafe to the right, full sprint, piece him up. If he tries to edit out to the other side, piece that up. Oh, little door edit. I can do this forever because look at me. I literally have FOV as I run to the side. It makes your piece control better, bro. I just turned off all the wooting settings. Oh my god, it feels so bad. Look, I'm running to the left. Yeah. Just feels so awful. How are you guys okay with playing like this? This is me trying to run to the side on it and establish piece control. Bro, I can't even control it because it's so dang bad. I'm cutting a corner. Nope. Cut this corner. Oh, I have no mats. That's how bad this single movement is. Bro, you guys need to be using double movement. Again, my video shows exactly what you need to download. And I know it's weird you have to download a third-party program just so your movement is not this dog schmeat. But that's kind of what Epic wanted, I guess. And that's how it works. Pretty much every pro uses it, right?
Clicks. Everyone besides clicks.
Everyone besides clicks. Final common mistake to end off the video. It kind of has to do with the third one, which is to not 50-50. It's that you can establish all your piece control with a right hand peek. And I feel like people forget this just because you're building and you're not shooting. Like most people have ingrained in their mind. Don't mind that I just triple smacked that. They know to go for right hand peeks. They're never going to open like that. They're always going to try to shoot, kill the person with a right hand peek because you have an advantage that way. What they don't realize is the same thing applies to piecing someone up. So that can be, like I said before, a window edit for the actual piece control. It could be a peanut butter edit for the actual piece control. It could even just be you utilizing your double movement. You see why I left this in for this part? It could be you utilizing your double movement like that. Look how quick that was. And that was all a right hand peek utilizing my sexy little double movement. I think I called this the clicks window peek because he would always make a window edit, duck to the left. But you could use that for piece control. You could use any of this for establishing piece control, for establishing counter piece control, kind of like that. All the tips I showed, this is the one that kind of combines them. You got double movement as you go to get the piece control. You have the right hand peeks. You have counter piece control. You have not 50-50ing because after you get it, you're going to back off. You're going to make a smart edit. You're going to dump on a pro player and post it on YouTube. Oh yeah, and you're not going to double smack. All my tricks have come together for this moment. Oh my gosh. I'm going ham right now. So yeah, those are all the most common mistakes. The final one, I didn't really go too in depth, but just use right hand peeks for piece control, for counter piece control, for your movement. That way you can kill pros like this noob. Dance on him. Overall, guys, those are the 5 biggest and most crucial mistakes you need to stop making. Don't make them anymore. So if you enjoyed the video or you learned something new, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel simmered out here, and to turn on my post notifications. Shout out to everyone in the screen for using code JERIan. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Everyone's arena points just reset, so I'll probably have an arena guide out pretty soon. Let me know if you guys want that, or if you want something else related to arena. I'm gonna be making a ton of videos. Otherwise, that is it from me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.